Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, had a little hiccup there, ran out of time on the weekend to be recording stuff, but back with my Goblins vs. Gnomes first arena run. Of course, so much time has passed that the actual cards have come out, so I dumped a whole ton of my money. Remember I had like 2,000 gold? Now I got like 200 gold. Dumped a ton of my money. They also give you 3 packs of the new expansion to get you hooked. And yeah, no, I got 1 legendary, which out of 24 packs is, I think, statistically reasonable. 2 would have been unlikely and 0 would have sucked, so I got 1. It had to be the silly one. I got like Mogor the Ogre. He's, I think, a 7/6 for 6, but it's like whenever any minion attacks, as long as he's out, all minions have a 50% chance to attack the wrong target, which is... I like individual ogres, that I don't like so much. That's just silliness. So we don't need Divine Favor early in the game, I don't think. And I'm going to pitch the Owl, actually, and hope I get some slightly smashier stuff. In fact, I should have thrown away the Exorcist, too, because the chances that my opponent's going to have a bunch of Death Rattle stuff early on are a little slim, especially in an arena Shaman deck. It's not like a constructed Shaman deck where they're likely to do that. Try and take advantage of it. So, he's got that. I think it is reasonable to coin out this. He can kill my 2/1 with his 2/1. Not great, but if he plays something big and crazy somehow, I have a Blessing of Might that I could use on one of them. Or I can make a 1/1, or I could potentially bubble him if he's not dead, and if there's a 3/2 out there or something. It gives me some options having 2 minions up. That's the theory. Oh, there goes that theory. Yeah, okay. God damn it. He's not attacking with his stealth guy. It's interesting. He is big enough to kill this thing. I think given that, and we're not going to waste that, I guess we're just going to let him axe 1/1s. Not much I can do about that. But yeah. I think they picked the number of cards in the expansion pretty well, though, because I bought, again, 24 packs, and there are lots of commons. There were a number of commons that I got way over 2 of, but there are lots of commons that I didn't get any of. I didn't get any mechanical yetis or anything, so yeah, I think they got it worked out pretty well. You know what? I don't think I'm going to get the Death Rattle stuff. I'm thinking of playing her. 2/3 taunt. Hit him for 1. She will get in the way of his axe and stuff. If he plays a Flame Tongue, she should at least kill this and maybe weaken him. I don't know. I could also play the Noble Sacrifice, but it'll still just eat a hit from the axe, which is not good. Bubbling him will only leave me 1 mana. It's not going to be worthwhile. So yeah, I'm just going to do this. He'll probably start playing a ton of Death Rattle things, but it's not like he was predicting I would have one of the 2 Death Rattle hosers in the set and just holding off. I'm sure he was going to play however he's playing either way. So, the whole 2/3 taunt for 3, not very good, but... well, now I wish I kept my owl. That is not an owl. So, that would make him a 5/5. It would barely kill that. But I could. I could also give +2/+0 to something, which would not be enough. I'd have to trade both of them to kill that. I could Blessing of Might her and kill it. That seems pretty poor. But then again, I could Blessing of Might her, kill it, and then bubble her first. Sorry, Blessing of Might, bubble, then kill it. I could also Consecrate. It would get rid of that stuff, but I wouldn't have enough mana left to...
let me think.
Finish him off. I don't know. Consecrate's tempting, but I don't think it's the right answer right now. I think we're going to go Blessing of Might and Bubble. I would like to be killing the totem, but I don't think it's going to work out. And it's just going to get wasted on the axe, but I'm going to cast the Noble Sacrifice anyway, because I think it increases the chances of her surviving. Now, he could be just saving a lightning storm for me to finally get an army out, in which case, boom. Okay. He doesn't have the coin. I had the coin, so he's not going to lightning storm this turn. Lightning bolt. Ouch. Of course, it's not the raised dead secret. He wasn't too worried about it anyway, because she would have come back weak. Wow, he did attack with the minion. That is awesome. I got perfect Noble Sacrifice. I mean, now he can still kill my guy, and I'm still not in a great place, but that's okay. I got the wolf. That's kind of what I wanted. So now this thing's going to come and taunt me, because I could be holding off trying to get Blessing of Kings on it. It's not going to work out. It's never going to work out, ever. Right now, making him a 5/5 and killing that makes a lot of sense, and trying to do this makes no goddamn sense. It would be a horrible... I'd be asking for trouble. So, yeah, I'm just going to do this. Get rid of that guy. He's very vulnerable at 2 health. My Blessing of Kings is going to go away, but it killed a buffed Overload guy, so it's fine. There. Okay. So later, these are all too big for my Consecrate. It's not like I have spell power in here. Stormwind Knight is not going to do the jobs. This is really not going to work out well for me, no matter what I do. Damn. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to preserve this guy in any way, shape, or form. The Consecrate doesn't even work out that well, because these guys would just be softened up. I'd be wasting him for a 1 hit point minion, and she'd be a 1 hit point minion still. I wouldn't be able to play him in the same turn. This guy is, of course, not going to help that much. Although he's not going to instantly die this time, but... Damn. There's no way to make him work. So, get out the gargoyle. I think I'm going to have to kill that. There's no getting around it. I think I'm going to play the gargoyle and that, even though it's not great with the mana, okay? Especially since next turn I could have played a 4 and a 3. I know. But these things in play, unlikely to kill this. Opponent probably doesn't want to spend a whole bunch of effort on this. If he does, that's not too bad either. And there's some potential... Okay, well now I can consecrate them all. There was some potential I could buff this, hit something with it, and then it would heal and it would survive, and that'd be cool. This guy's cool. Ah, my hand is all 4s now. It is pretty bad, especially since I should probably just be consecrating these guys. It's a weak consecrate, though. Yeah, I don't need that consecrate right now. I'm going to rockjaw it up. 1/1, hit that. Probably get a healing totem and F this all up for me, but this guy is pretty scary. I remember I was looking at the card on their Facebook or wherever they have it, and some people were talking and he was like crashy or something like, you guys are on crack. This guy, I mean, there's a big advantage to being a Yeti, where no one can silence your anything, you're priest-proof and stuff, but this guy is a pretty decent Yeti competition. Like, he messes with your opponent and has a lot of potential to become stronger. Now, your opponent, in the short term, can easily just hold off on playing a spell until, like, hit him first, kill him, then cast a spell that same turn, right? Then there's no drawback. But you are messing with the order that they can do things on that turn. You may be deterring them from casting spells at all, or if they really have to cast spells, you're going to get compensated for it with him being huge. So he presents a problem. Oh, god damn it, really? Not many of these guys can attack, but if you can buff any of them, I'm sure he's got a plan. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's not so bad, because I can still like, it sucks. But he spent a whole bunch of effort killing that Trog, because it's scary. And now I can Consecrate and wipe out all this junk. Make my life better. I could use you last turn. Consecrate. Die at the same time. Do not draw cards. Do not collect $200. Yeah, so I'm in that place where I'm going to be spending the wrong amount of mana again. I don't want to waste his chargeness on this. I'd rather get out the spider tank for now. These guys can both do kind of surprise damage. They can help these junk guys kill better things. My opponent's life has been going down a lot, actually. I wasn't aware of that completely. Now that's unfortunate. Just supposed to draw a Blessing of Kings for this guy, eh? Avenge... Avenge might not be so bad, actually. I'm going to have to take a bunch of damage on this guy. But... well... I could... no, the Avenge won't go on anyone. That's right. Duh. Anyway, ignoring the stupid thinking I could use Avenge that way. Because I played more games before, like, when secrets could work on your turn, okay? I gotta figure out who I'm gonna lose. Because I can keep one of these two alive. Probably him, because this guy's a long shot. But then again, I have an Avenge. I can put it out this turn. So, I wouldn't have to use him. I'm probably going to want to put him out anyway, though. It's just that he's going to take the damage. But I could buff this, use these two to hit that. This would go down to 2. You know, he's going to heal. That's pretty beneficial. Oh, whatever. No, we're not going to mess around. We're going to sacrifice the gargoyle, because nobody likes the gargoyle anyway. Yeah, I'm putting it all on the table now. He's fairly tough, so if my opponent can do something good and kill these guys, he's likely to get the Avenge. And I'm just hoping I can sort of power through him, because I've got no cards, and he has a number of cards. He does get totems, though, which are better than my 1/1s most of the time. But that's unpleasant. Wow, he has a lot of taunt all of a sudden. And my guys are very low in hit points. It's not going to work out well for me. God damn. Harvest Golem. It is not going to work out well for me. We're going to hit that. And we're going to make one of these guys. We don't have much choice. I think I've got to trade this guy to take that down. Because I don't think he's going to last longer either. Otherwise, I need to get that damage in. We're going to hit him anyway. We're going to see some Avenge action this turn. Unless my guy... I think even if my guys all get killed by an AoE, I think his little buddy might get it. And by little buddy, I mostly mean his spine. Like, whatever's left of him after he's mostly killed him. Really? Now I'm getting thermoplugged? That is not nice. Although, if I draw my own thermoplug for revenge, that could work out okay. Who gets embiggened? He does. Neat. That is rather interesting. Because he's very large now. He's also a big victim if there's a silence, but... yeah, the thermoplug is going to be bad. I don't see how I'm going to finish him in time. And he can kill that, so I have to waste time killing... oh, man. He's going to go downhill so fast. Do I have one of those Hammer of Draw cards? That would be good. My own thermoplug might not even do it. Sludge Belcher is pretty strong. Now here's the thing. Do I make a 1/1? Because as long as he's out there, it's actually making things worse. If... I'm so close to killing him, though. No, it's not going to work out. Because you kill that, or use all 3 of these guys to kill that, then you get another one. And there's still the taunt. Like, this might stand up. No, it's so stupid. I'm going to make one anyway. Even though it's likely to just become another gnome on the other side, and it's kind of a dumb idea. I think this is so close that if I don't make it, I'll probably regret it. Oh, he's got a hex. Okay. I'm screwed anyway. That was a top deck that had a chance of working for me. With the hex, I'm toast. The 1/1 is of course counterproductive, but it's all the hex. It was bad. Awesome, another gnome, and I lose all my power. It's like the one game I didn't draw my Thermobug. You would have been useful earlier. Yeah, no, you would have been useful earlier. You're way too late. It doesn't matter. Damn it. Yeah, it's one of those legendary comebacks, and I don't mean because it was that impressive necessarily. It was just a legendary. Yeah. Stupid crap. Well then. Yay, gold, I guess. So, I lose. Now, the pack you get from the arena, I'm assuming it's just a normal pack because they want people to buy the new ones, but I don't really know. No, it is a Goblins and Gnomes pack. Awesome. Well, let's go see what I get. I'm much more interested than usual. It's been a while since there was much chance of me getting stuff that I could use. That is a lot of rares, and a Mechanical Yeti, which is kind of good, like a rare. Dunewall Shaman, he's a death machine, right? 5/4 Wind Fury for 4 and 1 Overload. He attacks wrong sometimes. I already have 2 Cobalt Guardians. I'm just getting piles of these, and I think I already had at least 1 Grove Tender, and I don't really care about it. But whatever. Dunewall Shaman's awesome, and I need those Yetis, so there goes my first Goblins versus Gnomes run, and that's only 1 game in this video, so theoretically I should go play Constructed, but my Constructed deck's going to be sorely lacking. I haven't built anything new yet with the cards. So let's go ahead and get rid of that, just out of like OCD-ness. I think what we're going to do is stick my Warlock. I'm going to add in the... see, Soulfire is not quite as nice as it used to be with the 1 mana cost now. So we're going to try out pitching the Soulfires in favor of Dark Bombs. Mistress of Pain, I do have Demon Fires to buff her. I don't know if she's going to really work out. She does give me more hit points. I've got all the, like, give taunt most stuff, but... actually, I've got the Power Overwhelmings in here, too. Maybe I should play with the Mistress of Pain. It'll be interesting. So, what do we take out for that? Whatever I take, it's going to make my deck worse no matter what I do. I'm going to keep the Hellfires because of reasons. Loathebs. So, Molten Giants are pretty awesome. Yeah, anything, whatever I take out is going to feel like it's a hole in my deck. I don't want to spend too much time on this because you're watching. So, we'll take out the Farseers and we'll pretend the Mistress of Pain will help compensate for the hit points there. I've got an Implosion now. So maybe I will get rid of 1 Hellfire in favor of an Implosion because it's funny. 2 to 4 damage to a single minion, so it's random ass for 4, but I get a 1/1 imp for each damage dealt. So it's like multiplying the randomness. It's not like it compensates the other way. The Fell Cannon is awesome, but since my deck doesn't have any mechs, I'd have to change it up completely to make it very good, because at the end of my turn it does 2 damage to a non-mech minion, and I'm betting that includes my minions. However, I've got the Floating Water here. He's kind of interesting, right? He's a 4/4 demon for 5. But whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, so it's only self-inflicted damage, he gets +2/+2. But that's still, every turn if you draw a card, he's growing. And it's kind of interesting. I don't think I want to take out Loatheb for him, though. That seems like a poor idea. I'll have to rework this deck something later. Well, let's just take this, and then... actually, what we really want... let's get Captain Stupidity here. Mogor the Ogre, and we'll throw him in. We'll replace Lotheb for that, even though it's dumb. Lotheb is clearly better, I think. But what the heck? Let us go and mostly the same custom Warlock. Now less tuned, and my opponents will have better cards. Now there may be a lot of people who are playing with like incomplete sets of the stuff they need from Gnomes and Goblins. Especially, I'm still up in the light ranks. I haven't played any ranked yet this time. I'm starting at rank 20, so maybe there's some bad stuff. But I'm guessing the people. I'm gonna guess that more people are very serious who are playing now. Both Dark Bombs. Void Terror and Seven Soul. Okay, we're gonna pitch 2 of those. We're gonna keep 1 Dark Bomb for self-defense and hope we get some of our stuff. Yeah, this is not a very good start. Molten is very latery, not very now-y. There's an owl. I think they're essential. I don't want to take them out, but... Oh, that's not good. That's getting shadow bombed right there. 2/3, like all the classes got a really good 2-mana minion. 2/3 for 2 mech. Whenever a character is healed, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. If any character is healed, he knife throwers me. So he has got to go. Although I'm suddenly thinking about just playing the Nerubian egg first instead of killing him. He might kill the egg. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Like everything I say, like everything I do, I'm going to say that's probably not the smartest. I should probably just blow this up. It's not like he's going to go and like start doing 3 damage per turn to me at this stage. It's a little early for that. No, I might have to silence him. You know, Trog, yes, stupid, I would have to say, but if I drew a Power Overwhelming, it would have been fantastic. Now, let's see. So I can get myself a 4/4 and a 3/3. Oh, sorry, a 3/5. That's pretty good. Silencing him would also be good. But, yeah, we're going to do that. We're not going to use the coin, because that would make the Trog bigger. I don't know if the 2/3 Trog, he gets +1 attack permanently whenever your opponent casts a spell. He is a good minion, but there are so many strong 2/3 for 2 minions now. I'm surprised that he makes the cut for this guy. That makes me think that maybe he just like got a couple of good priest cards and said like, I'm going to throw in all kinds of Gnomes and Goblins stuff. But that's not a very charitable interpretation, and I should not assume that's the case. 'Cause, I mean, it's not like this is not a good guy. Okay. And he's going to get to heal, so that's not great. Really? You had to hit that? Yeah. Okay. So, I think... Yeah, see, this guy's interesting, because he gives a minion -2 attack until end of turn. So, it's unlike +2 attack, you can't use that to, like, crush your opponent exactly, but it does make minions vulnerable to your attacks. And I guess it has good synergy as a priest card, because it means that your minions are more likely to take some damage but live. I think I should silence this guy. He'd go back to a 2/3 with no abilities. And then... I don't know, I could silence this guy and bomb him, but then he doesn't die. Whereas this guy, I can attack that and kill it. I don't know. Nothing works out the way I want it to, but we're going to do that. I guess we're going to kill this guy so he can't be healed. And I'm going to bomb this one. Not a great turn. It's annoying to have to silence him and then spend a spell on him, when I could have spent a spell on him earlier, but I was trying. So that's no good. Does he have a way to buff this guy's hit points? He does! Awesome! Ow. And he gets healed and he draws a card. Everything sucks. implosion him, but he might not. Like, it's only a 1 in 3 chance he would die, assuming that the odds are all even there. So, mostly this sucks. Not a great place to be. I could siphon soul him with the coin. That'd be kind of excessive. Especially, I think I only have one siphon soul in here. I guess we're going to draw a card and see what it is. Oh boy. This is going to be one of those games, eh? I don't want to implosion the cleric and have it not work. And it's only like a 50-50 chance. Or, well, no, it's 2 out of 3 she would die. It's only a 1 in 3 chance that she would not die. But that's spending a coin and then doing that. I can tell I'm not going to like this card because it's so excessively random. It would potentially give me minions out to buff if it killed her. Oh, whatever. Randomness ahoy. It's going to do 2 damage and not kill her. No, it did 3 and it gives me 3 guys. Okay. Could be worse. Yeah, just doing that, I can already tell. I am really going to hate the amount of like random stuff in this expansion. Many of the random cards are quite reasonable, I will freely admit. They're not like ridiculous brawl bad like ones. Speaking of brawl, this guy kind of starts a brawl, doesn't he? I know, I can't target him with spells. I could get 2 of these guys bigger, but not usefully bigger. Can't blow him up. I mean, I could just play Mogor, I guess, and see what happens. It means that these guys have a chance to bypass the taunt. Mostly they're just going to die, though. Yeah, I don't see much point in attacking with them. They might get AoE'd, but they weren't going to do all that much anyway. Shadow or Death. Awesome. What was I going to do?
Powering up. Portals online.
Yeah. This guy either bought enough cards or spent some dust to get the commons he wanted, I'm guessing. It's not good. Where were you at the start of the game? This could have been a very different game. It's not helping now. Draw a card. It is not a useful card. What a shock. I can't hit him to finish him off with that, so yeah, we're just in trouble overall. Now I could give him taunt. That would be one less thing to do with these guys, but I think that's gonna be worthwhile anyway. If Mogor hadn't been instantly killed, there was a theory that like these guys could have absorbed attacks and stuff. I mean, they absorbed attacks anyway, but I'm not too happy. Really? The other Shrinkmeister? Well, these guys are having quite an impact. They're doing much better than I gave them credit for. These things are awesome. Like your mechs cost less. He's a 2/3 for 2, and he makes your other mechs cost less. And he's a mech, obviously. He's quite good. So, yeah, I think the thing to do is... Oh, that is a different thing to do. Let's do that one. I was going to play these guys, but now I can do stuff. So all my guys are going to die regardless. There's nothing much I can do about that. I could actually buff her and then she'd kill that, but I'm going to just kill them all with fire anyway, so...
I got this.
Yeah. Check this. Now that's a turn. You can only have one more Shadow Word Death. Now you could Shadow Word Death one and then mind control the other one on your turn and surely win. But right now it does appear that I have the advantage, at least temporarily. And I can Siphon Soul whichever one gets mind controlled, so that's good. So let's draw a card first, see what we get. You never know. Mistress of Pain, I don't think that's going to be too exciting, but we're going to put her out. Because I can buff her later.
I can ease your pain.
So I am not going to give them taunt now. I think it's only going to cause me problems if I do. I've got him taunting out there, which is kind of cool. Hit for 16. Do I want to buff one now? 18 damage to be down to 11. I think I'm going to do that. I think that does slightly increase my chances of being able to finish this priest next turn, despite the fact that one of my guys is probably getting mind controlled. If mind controlled is all he's counting on to save him, I should actually have it, because that's going to take all his mana. Yeah. No problemo. You have no way to give him taunt or anything, so you're just dead anyway. Yep. Hooray! And you all thought I was going to lose horribly. Turns out I won. Horribly. Like, not really tremendous win, but whatever, double Moltons beats your double Shrinkmeisters. That's the lesson of this story. So anyway, the expansion is very cool. There are a lot of interesting cards, but I think the cumulative effect is going to drive me insane. Because random. And we'll see some more of it next time.
Show some love to the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.